Game of the day today is Jedi Fallen Order. I played this game for the first time a couple weeks ago in preparation for Jedi Survivor, and it's interesting because I really like the game. I think the game is very good. It's got some really nice, memorable moments, but it always feels like a prototype for what's coming next. It's got a lot of good ideas, but it feels like it never capitalizes on any of those ideas in like the way that you want them to. And the whole time I'm just imagining how good Jedi Survivor is going to be being the second game. And I think part of that's compounded by the fact that the game is a lot shorter than I thought it would be, because by the time you unlock all your abilities, you're way closer to the end than I would have thought you were. And going into Jedi Survivor, you have all those abilities, and so it really does feel like this is just a really extended prelude to the next game. So I feel like if I played it when it first came out, I might feel a little bit underwhelmed, but knowing I was about to play Jedi Survivor in the next couple days, I really liked it. It sets up the characters, it's got cool mechanics, it feels good to play. You really do feel like Cal is building from this Padawan who never finished his training to a full Jedi Knight by the end of the game. The story never actually goes anywhere. It's kind of just a MacGuffin hunt that abruptly ends very anticlimactically. And so again, what it achieves is setting up characters that are going to pay off in Survivor. What's there is very competently done. The worlds are fun to explore, but they do feel a lot smaller than you initially think that they are. The customization options are limited, but it's fun to play around with what's there. I hate the poncho, so I never wore it. I just wore his regular jacket. The game is kind of charming in its quaintness. And there's a couple franchises where that sequel is just leaps and bounds beyond what the first one did. And it's crazy because you don't always know in the moment that it's about to happen. But I have hindsight for Jedi Fallen Order, and I just knew the whole time playing it, I was like, this is going to be one of those games where the sequel is such an astronomical jump that it's crazy. And for what I played from Jedi Survivor, that is absolutely the case. It feels like I might be being a little bit negative, but I can't emphasize enough what is there is very good and very fun. We don't have many very well done Metroidvania games, and this one really achieves that. It has that cool joy that you get when you unlock a shortcut and you realize how the world is like looping back in on itself. In the combat, I guess, is my biggest complaint. It just never felt to me that it was like fully developed enough. It felt like it was very half-baked. Not that what was there was bad, and there was definitely intricacies to it, and it definitely is a game that relies a lot on countering, which is just not how I like to play games typically. So again, I don't think the combat's bad. It just always felt like it was missing something, which again has become a reoccurring theme here. The point is, I really like the game, and I am excited for what it sets up in Survivor.